Okay. Okay. Alright, let's get into it. We got character teaser, Lyney, Gloves of Wonder.
People yearn to transcend the mundane world. That which is mysterious captivates us all. So, did you have a good look?
Yep. The hat's definitely empty. Whoa! Amazing! How did you do that?
In the space of a short performance, a magician must shatter the barrier between reality and fantasy, giving the audience a glimpse of the extraordinary.
Oi, this isn't what I ordered. I clearly asked for a cider.
Hey, you asked for a glass of our finest wine. Maybe you've had enough.
Oh, yeah, right. You think I don't know what I ordered?
There. How about you take another look at your drink?
Yeah, that's the stuff. The sweet smell of apples. What the? I swear I was just holding it.
In the eyes of most people,
Ooh, that's great.
magic tricks are like miracles.
Kind of. The music kind of changed too. It's interesting.
But as magicians, we prefer to think
Oh.
that great miracles are like magic tricks.
Wow. That's cool. I really like that. That's actually really cool. Got a big dumbass grin on my face. That's really cool. I love Lyney so much. Okay. Moving on. Number 2. Lyney's Secret Inside the Hat character demo. Alright. Let's go. They're cute, yeah. Alright, here we go. That's so cool already.
Magic is an art of performance.
Sure it is.
But before the performance begins, a little preparation is needed.
Damn!
Welcome to Lyney and Lynette's magic show.
Damn! That's actually impressive.
Which is real, and which is an illusion.
Oh, it's Lynette's now. We have both hats. That's so cool!
Take a guess,
Hey, it's that one
because
from
our
the
next
Travail.
trick is about to begin. Let's get this show on the road.
Ah, that's so cool. Oh, this music's awesome too. We're gonna get a Lynette little. That's funny. I like that.
Step right up.
It's easier. Oh, they both got their hats on. That's so cool.
This has been Lyney and Lynette's magic show. Thanks for watching.
It's just a rehearsal, you know? Aren't you overdoing it?
What the fuck?
It's the only way to iron out the wrinkles.
Real?
Well, Fermine, what do you think?
I think it was excellent. If I had to make a suggestion, how about giving Pear a part in the show?
Pear, the little penguin. Oh my god. Ah, that's so cute. Oh, I love that so much. That's so good. How about giving Pear a part in the show? So it's pears, like it's spelled like P-E-R-S, but it's pronounced pear. That's interesting. Another French thing. 4.1. Yada yada. Yeah. So the new characters, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. They look cool. But I'm not gonna concern myself at the moment. All right. Now we got Lynette, and then we'll do collect the Miscellany for both of them. Character demo Lynette, Cat in the Box.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Lyney's magic assistant, and if you have work-related inquiries, please ask Lyney. If you have questions related to seeing a magic show, please ask the ticket office. Seems Lyney is saying some strange things again. It's really
Kinda
worrying.
like this.
I can see the conditions for victory now.
Oh man, that's fabulous. I like that. That's really nice.
Zip on up! Over
Paris
here!
stands on the best thing everything save. It is so cute. Oh,
After
that's
the
pretty.
sun goes down,
Wow,
the
that's a
desires
transition.
hidden in people's hearts will rise to the surface.
Whoa, that's really cool. Man, they get flashy with the 4-star ones. What the fuck?
Let the magic begin!
Holy shit.
Let me take the heat.
Why don't you let me take the
Ah, that's nice.
Yes, take me with you.
Hey, family! Let's go. It's hair.
Evening shows
Where's her
are
hair?
spectacular. Should I reserve a ticket for you?
Wow. Wow. That was awesome. I love that. Alright, we got collected miscellany. We got collected miscellany. Lyney, truth under the spotlight. Okay, so now we get to see what their kit is like. And I think
Magic
I know a lot of
is a kind of real
oh, shit.
illusion,
Just go- just
and
get into
those
it.
few who excel at making illusions that shock and amaze will become renowned among magicians. From the performance posters adorning the opera houses of Fontaine to the hearty recommendations of hotel concierges and conversations with citizens on the streets, it isn't difficult to guess who the title of most popular magician belongs to.
Look at her.
Ah, we'll be a traveling magic troupe.
Magic is not simply a stage performance for Lyney, for the tricks of the trade have become a part of his everyday.
Also, Sai, if you're like actually like watching with me, do let me know if the audio is like okay or like balanced or not. If I need to turn like one up or down a little bit, because I want to make sure it's like relatively good sounding and balanced. Like whenever I talk, it's not too loud. Whenever the video plays, it's not too loud. Just so I can get that down, little the ratios there. I think I'm a bit quiet yourself. Oh, okay. I could just bring the mic a little bit closer then, while we're doing that. There we go. And then I'll try to like not scream into the mic so it doesn't blow out anyone's ears, but I think that'll
Life.
probably do it.
If you were to liken the battlefield to a stage, Lyney's bow and arrows would be his props, while the talented magician himself creates surprises for anyone watching the show.
Sure.
Those who are keen observers are more familiar with their own blind spots. When Lyney is in the party, the location of items unique to Fontaine will appear on your minimap,
Okay.
making it easier to gather resources.
That's pretty standard.
Lyney's normal attack can combo up to 4 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage. With a charged attack, Lyney executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage.
Yep.
The shot has different effects depending on how long the charging lasts.
So I do know what this stuff.
At charge level 1,
I know about
Lyney
those.
fires off a pyro-infused arrow that
Sure.
deals pyro damage. At charge level 2, Lyney fires off a prop arrow that deals pyro damage.
Yes.
After
Little
hitting,
cats.
a Grinmalkin hat will be summoned.
And then that
Grinmalkin
does.
hats can taunt
Taunt,
nearby
okay, that's
opponents,
what it is.
causing them
Gotcha,
to
gotcha.
attack the hat. Each opponent can only be taunted periodically.
Okay.
When a Grinmalkin hat is destroyed, or its duration expires,
I would
it will fire off a pyrotechnic strike at a
Okay.
nearby opponent, dealing pyro damage.
Oh, I got
Only
you.
one Grinmalkin hat can exist at once. It inherits HP in proportion to Lyney's maximum HP. In addition, if Lyney's HP is higher than a certain threshold when he fires a prop arrow, Lyney will consume a portion of his own HP to obtain 1 prop surplus stack. The number of stacks is limited, and all stacks will be removed once Lyney stays out of combat for too long. Lyney's HP cannot fall below a certain threshold in this way.
Yeah, okay, so it
After
stops
unlocking
building
the
stacks, I
talent's
see.
Perilous Performance, if Lyney consumes HP by firing off a prop arrow, the Grinmalkin hat will restore a certain amount of elemental energy after it strikes an enemy, and will gain increased damage based on its attack.
That's cool.
Prop arrows periodically call down spirit breath thorns upon the location they hit, dealing pneuma-aligned pyro damage.
Pneuma-aligned. I still don't get this whole system yet. I'm very confused.
Using his elemental skill, Lyney does a flourish with his hat, unleashing a firework surprise. When a Grim Malkin hat created by Lyney is on the field, the fireworks will cause it to explode violently, dealing AoE pyro damage equivalent to a pyrotechnic strike. Damage dealt by the Grim Malkin hat in this way is considered charged attack damage.
Okay, interesting.
When Lyney uses his elemental skill, all prop surplus stacks will be cleared, dealing AoE pyro damage to opponents in front of him. Damage will be increased based on the number of stacks cleared. And Lyney's HP will be regenerated based on his max HP.
Ah, okay.
Let's get this show on the road.
Using his elemental burst, Lyney unleashes his magic,
That's such a
turning
cute,
into a fast-moving Grim Malkin cat. This is not to be confused with the Grim Malkin hat. They're two different props.
Okay, sure.
When
Very
a Grim
important
Malkin cat gets close to opponents, it will call down flames upon them, dealing up to 1 instance of pyro damage to each opponent.
Okay, only one, so don't go back
When the
over this
duration
time.
ends, Lyney will dismiss the Grim Malkin cat and ignite magnificent fireworks that deal AoE pyro damage, summon a Grim Malkin hat, and gain 1 prop surplus stack. Lyney can also deactivate Grim Malkin cat prematurely. A magnificent performance always leaves the audience yearning for an encore. If the applause is rapturous enough, the magician might even improvise a few new tricks on the spot. After unlocking the talent Conclusive Ovation, Lyney deals increased damage to opponents affected by pyro.
Oh, wow.
In addition, each pyro party member other than Lyney will increase this damage bonus.
What?
The damage increase that can be gained in this way has a maximum limit.
So he's like, maybe even like a mono pyro team?
Only an
That's
actor who has mastered their skills and who can instantly adapt is worthy of being a maestro of magic.
Sure.
And Lyney is fully deserving of the title. In battle, prop arrows are Lyney's primary source of damage. By continually firing prop arrows, not only can Lyney summon Grim Malkin hats and fire off pyrotechnic strikes, he can also gain prop surplus stacks. By using his elemental skill to clear stacks at the right time, Lyney can deal even more damage to enemies.
I think I'll like it. I think I'll
When
like his
energy is
playstyle.
full,
I think I will.
Lyney can transform
Seems
into a Grim Malkin cat, moving agilely about the battlefield,
I still love
getting
this
close
it's
to
actually,
enemies,
it's really cute.
and delivering a magnificent final performance.
I didn't like it
under
at
a shower
first, but like
of
after playing with
pyrotechnic
it, it's
magic.
actually really fun.
No one wishes
It
to be
moves quick
tricked,
enough to like keep it interesting.
but people still willingly take their seats to watch a magic show whose purpose is to deliberately deceive. Is it to lose themselves in a splendorous illusion, even for a short while? Or is it to see through the illusions and trickery? Either way, we need not pry too deeply. For regardless of how real the magic seems, it is but a performance. Just consider it a rare piece of entertainment in a world of fickle fate. Is that not enough?
Nice. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm definitely gonna pull for him, and I definitely hope I get him. I don't have guaranteed, but I do have
Within the
like
landscape of
now. Okay. Alright, we got the last one. We got Lynette, unmasked from the shadows, collected in Miscellany. Alright. I turned on the volume a little bit, so hopefully it's a little bit more balanced now. It should be a little better now. Those poodles keep
Lynette
singing.
likes to dub herself the multifunction magic assistant,
And little clothes,
resulting in a
all
common
that,
misconception
yeah. They're very
that she
cute.
represents a new frontier in Fontaine's technology.
Okay.
But everyone who sets out to prove the theory that she's a humanoid mecha comes to the same conclusion.
A humanoid mecha.
Perhaps you shouldn't take everything a magician says on stage literally.
Huh.
Is it time for a magic show?
So she is a person. She's just goddamn. She's
Although an
just,
exceptionally keen
anyway.
perception isn't on the list of required skills for a magic assistant, it is what makes Lynette stand out from the crowd. With the help of her animo vision, she stealthily navigates different locations, gathering intelligence and solving problems from the shadows. I heard that cats often give people the impression of being afraid of water. If that's the case, they should make full use of resources and complete any underwater tasks swiftly and safely. When Lynette is in the party, the locations of nearby revival orbs will be shown on the minimap. Underwater stamina and HP gained from touching the orbs will also be increased.
Interesting.
Lynette's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies.
Okay, sure.
Using her charged attack, Lynette consumes a certain amount of stamina and performs
I
2
literally
swift
use
slashes to her
in my
front,
party
dealing
already, so this
physical
isn't gonna be
damage.
anything new. I'm just kind of here for Dainsleif's, like, his commentary.
By tapping on her elemental skill, Lynette will swiftly use an Enigma Thrust, dealing animo damage.
I
Holding
think her
this
skill's
skill
really
allows
nice.
her
It's a
to
little
enter
slow.
a
It's a
high-speed
little on the slow
pilfering
side, but her
shadow
skill
step
overall,
and
like,
apply
is
shadow
cool to
sign
use.
to
I
a
like it.
nearby opponent.
Oh, she teleports
Lynette
directly
can
to them if
control
she's
her
moving.
movement direction during this state, and can end.
Hi, what's up? Huh?
My brother.
Mm-hmm. Was Mom making
Mwah!
something?
Huh?
Is Mom making something?
No, it isn't making something, but get ready because we're about to go to Olive Garden.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna finish this real quick. I'm watching Lynette's collected Miscellany first, and then I'll come along.
Watch it.
You're not gonna really hear it.
I don't care.
Okay. It's just him talking about her
prematurely
skills
by using this skill again.
and how they work and all that.
When this high-speed state
Yeah, it
ends,
is.
Lynette will unleash her Enigma Thrust, dealing animo
On her bow.
damage.
See it?
If there is an
Oh.
opponent with shadow sign applied to them nearby, Lynette will flash to them before using Enigma
That's
Thrust.
really cool. I like that skill.
A maximum of 1 opponent can have shadow sign at any one time.
Only one opponent. Okay. I mean, I knew that. That makes sense. Whatever.
When this opponent gets too far from Lynette, the shadow sign will be cancelled.
Okay, so it's a short range.
In addition, when
unfortunately,
the
but-
Enigma Thrust hits an opponent,
alright.
it will restore Lynette's HP based on her max HP. And for
Sure.
some time afterward, she will lose a certain amount of HP per second.
Oh, that's such an interesting enemy. Oh, that's so weird looking.
At specific intervals, Lynette will unleash a surging blade when she uses Enigma Thrust,
Okay.
dealing Usia-aligned animo damage.
Osea line. It's like dark. It's like dark and light, like Numia and Osea.
When Lynette
Or, like,
casts her
different-
elemental burst,
like
she
yin and
raises
yang
her
almost.
mantle high, dealing AoE animo damage,
animo damage.
using skillful sleight of hand to make a giant boggle cat box of
Boggle cat
The
box.
Boggle Cat box taunts nearby opponents,
Oi, oi,
attracting
oi.
their attacks, and deals animo damage to nearby opponents at intervals. When the Boggle Cat box comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro,
Sure.
it will gain the corresponding element, and additionally fire vivid shots that will deal damage from that element at intervals. Elemental absorption of this
So it's pretty
kind
much
will
immediate,
only
yeah,
occur
absorption.
once during this ability's duration.
It's like the first element of the contact with. That's pretty cool.
After unlocking the talent Props Positively Prepped, after the Boggle Cat box summoned by Lynette's elemental burst performs elemental absorption, damage dealt by her elemental burst will
Oh,
increase.
really? Okay, that's cool. That's
This
good to know.
effect will persist until the Boggle Cat box's duration ends.
Okay, sure.
On the stage, Lynette is Lyney's magic assistant, but when she's anywhere else, she uses her
Oh,
clever
wow.
tricks to help other companions as well. After
This is
unlocking the talent Sophisticated Synergy, within a certain period after Lynette uses her elemental burst, her party member's attack will be increased based on the number of different elemental types in the party. The more elemental types there are, the greater the increase.
Wow.
Ever observant and supremely stealthy, Lynette is quick to adapt to the
Actually, I
needs
knew
of the mission and the strengths of her teammates.
Yeah.
In battle, Lynette uses her elemental skill to swiftly traverse the field, catching her opponents off guard with her Enigma Thrust. When energy is full, Lynette summons a Boggle Cat box with a flick of her cloak. This creates ideal conditions for her teammates to work their magic with elemental reactions, leaving her
Yeah.
enemies scratching their heads and wondering, how did she do that?
Okay. Alright, now.
It's easy to avoid drawing attention, but it takes extraordinary talent to stay hidden under the spotlight. Quick movements and silent footsteps. Even if you keep your eyes peeled, it may very well be impossible to track the target. Oh, you think that was about Lynette?
Yeah.
What if I was talking about a cat? I heard that Lynette is raising kittens at home. Perhaps even at this very moment, From a place you never thought to pay attention to, they're licking their fur and keeping a watchful gaze on your every move.
What a creepy way to present that. That's a lot of chest action you guys got going on there. I don't know if that's necessary, but alright, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was cool, I like that. Oh, wait, new Vars, watching that later. Huge. Oh, hypercarry is still viable? I'd say so, probably. I can't imagine why they wouldn't be. Alright, that's it. I've caught up. I've officially caught up to everything. Let's get a quick refresh. Hell yeah. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, alright, hold on. Alright, that's it. An interesting